This internet browser right here is over 30 years old, and today I'm going to try loading Google on it. Now that everything's loaded, first I'll go to File, Open, Open File, have it as a .html, look in the C drive, look at misspelled Google, click on this, and then wait for it to load. Look at all these errors. It's not looking so good. And this is Google. Let me scroll down a little bit. It doesn't look like Google, does it? And there's even more stuff too. If I try clicking on anything, it'll just have more and more errors. So why the heck is this happening? Well, if you boot up a modern web browser and have Google inside of it, you can see some interesting stuff. For example, right here is some JavaScript. The old web browser does not like that. I don't think JavaScript even existed back then, although I'm not quite sure about that. And I don't think that this SVG stuff existed back then either. So what the heck can we even load? Well, if I go to File, Open, Open File again, this time I'm going to select .txt. By the way, I have all these web pages saved, and so that's why I'm able to load it, because I cannot connect to the internet using this ancient emulator. Anyway, do this. PMICHUD.net. It is one of the oldest websites in the world, and it is from 1994, as you can see here. And because it is so old, it doesn't have all that fancy stuff, and so I'm able to load this stuff. And of course, again, since I'm not connected to the actual internet, like I already downloaded these images, so that's why we're able to see them. But if I click here, it tries to connect to the internet to follow a link. It can't do that. However, other than that, it works pretty much perfectly. Of course, it looks a little weird because of the ways that web browsers back then displayed stuff. But again, still pretty cool. And some other websites where you can actually see this stuff in the ancient browser like this include stuff like itcore.com, or let's see, http:// I just remembered the URL, sorry about that, info.certain.ch, which is the first one ever to actually go online, and is from, like, way early 1990s. Pretty cool, isn't it?